Going live, guys.
Going live, but we still got to set this
We're
up.
live. Well.
Okay, can somebody come stand over here?
Yeah.
Okay. Come stand right here.
Yeah.
Walk this way.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. This way. Okay, come stand over here. Okay, there you go. Now, right there.
Oh, I see you
Okay.
taping. I see.
And then, come over here. All right. Okay, and then you right.
You don't get big purpose. Yes, I do.
Okay, would you come over here and help me? To the outside of the room.
Oh, you're fine. Come sit down. Oh, it's gonna be traffic today? Wow. Cute. You need to sit down a bit. We're not used to it. I don't know how to act in a trapezoid. I've practiced next level. Guess what I said. What an idiot. 36. Oh, wait, here we're live.
Hello. Oh wait, we have a viewer.
A viewer?
Hi viewer.
What is that? It's my sister.
How do we know? Who are you?
If you hear us, you touch your nose.
So we have a viewer? Oh, excuse me.
If you hear us, put your name down if
One
you
person
like.
watching. Is there?
Yeah, come see.
Okay, so this is the first time we're using YouTube.
YouTube.
And so
Yes, hi. Will you please connect me to the?
let's see, YouTube.
It's not very big.
That's it.
I mean, well, we only have 5 people, so I guess we don't really need 6.
So we've got to troubleshoot what YouTube has to offer. Because we have live chat, participants.
Oh,
The one person is Hot Tea Improv.
We are the one person.
We are watching.
Great.
I'll go tell my family to watch.
Okay, but we also need to. Oh, let's see here. It was supposed to create a link automatically to Facebook.
I'm sure my mom would watch.
That's what I said. Oh wait, is it? What was it?
But there might be some music.
Oh, like I think it might be in the event that our YouTube link is. Wherever Hallie put that post with the picture of us.
Is this it?
Oh yeah, I think
Okay.
it might be
So
inside.
we go there.
Oh yeah, right there. Oh wow, I might have just like.
Here you go. I don't know, it just smells good.
Like what? This doesn't do us any good to be well, because we have no followers on YouTube.
Oh right.
I do. I follow you. But that doesn't help. I follow you.
Yeah, but let's see here.
There's 4 people watching. Hi, 4 people.
On YouTube?
Hi, 4 people.
Oh yeah, I did.
5.
Okay, so there's 5 people watching.
Donna Train.
Donna Train. Hi, Donna Train.
Another anonymous viewer.
So Donna Train, this is our improv show for the UVU improv live stream team. But this is the first time we're using YouTube, so we're trying to figure this out, the whole YouTube thing. We have been using Facebook. So okay, so
Oh, I have this number now. Out there.
Okay, so you watch
Oh,
it.
Chase.
You're supposed to be here.
If you're watching a live stream, you're supposed to be in this.
He got confused. He's like, I thought I was just.
I mean, he did say he was like a
join event, like,
I think.
okay, so I'm joining the event,
Yeah.
but oh, we're live. Yes?
Oh wait, yes. Oh wait, yes.
Yes?
Oh wait, yes.
Oh, okay.
Current.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. All right. So now, how do we see who's watching us on YouTube.
Well, I mean,
you
on
gotta go to
Facebook.
the live stream at the top. No,
I feel like
Rowan.
some people may be watching, but,
Ryland's watching, Donna's watching.
but they might not have an account. Like if
Yeah.
you're not signed in, then
What I'm concerned with is being able to get interact with people.
Ryland, if you can hear me, can you like find a way to comment?
And how can we bring our Facebook people? I guess they're just are automatically going on.
Oh, there's a link to that one.
So go back.
Okay, so we have Rylan, we have
Kiana.
Kiana, Kiana, and Donna.
Sorry.
So
Hi guys.
for some of the people who are watching right now, we got 10 people watching. Song's watching. Can you write something in the chat to see if I can see it? Song, why don't you tell me what you had for breakfast today? Hi, Song. Hi, Rylan. Hi, Donna.
Hi, son.
So let's see. How do we see the chat? How do we look at the chat? Let's see here.
Go back. Click there.
Click that.
Oh, look.
Oh, there it is.
Hey, Nino.
Okay, so Donna says, hi, Kylie.
Hi, Donna.
And then you just posted the link to Facebook. So that's Rylan. So that.
Thank you, Ryland. Thanks.
Kiana says, hello.
There are so many
Kiana
comments.
and Donna
Okay, so-
are from my high school, guys.
Oh, so Song didn't have any breakfast today. So,
Aw.
breakfast is the most important meal of the day. So just
I think
remember.
every
So we want to welcome the Kimberly. Kimberly, is that how you say that?
Yes.
Yes, Kimberly.
Oh,
Hi. Oh, okay, great. So we are live. Welcome to the UVU Improv live stream team. So tonight, I would like to introduce to you our players for the night. So, ladies and gentlemen, the live stream improv hot tea of all the names. Yay!
Hi, I'm Aspen.
Hi, Aspen!
Hi, I'm Riki.
Hi, Riki!
I'm Mira.
Hi,
Hi, I'm Maren.
Yes.
Okay, no shit. And I'm
Yay! And I'm Jake Ben Swazo, the host for tonight. So what we're going to do is we have an in-studio audience of only 2 people because of COVID guidelines. So I want to say hi to the studio audience. Hi, guys. So we're going to get suggestions from our online audience, and we're going to get suggestions from our in-studio audience as well. And then the players are going to do some short-form games for you, the stuff that we've been working on. All right, so first of all, the first game that we're going to do is a game called ABC. So it's a head-to-head game. So it's a game, and here's what happens with the game. They're going to be doing scene work in pairs, and then their first line of each exchange has to start with the next letter of the alphabet. So their first line of each exchange has to start with the first the next corresponding letter of the alphabet. And if they don't get it right, I'll call them out, and they'll have to go out of the box, and we'll have 2 more players that come in. Okay? So what I need from you, the audience, is some locations to start scenes in. So some locations to start scenes in. So for the first location, let's go to our in-studio audience. In-studio audience, give me a location that is not like a geographical location, but like a place. McDonald's. All right, great. So we've got the online people who are giving us lots of good suggestions. So this first scene must start with the first letter of the alphabet, and each exchange has to start with the next letter of the alphabet. It happens in McDonald's. And go.
Alice, did you get that hot and spicy ready? Big Macs are my first priority.
Yes, she's all ready. That was hardly any time at all. Okay, so the forest. This scene happens in the forest, and it starts with C. And go.
Could this place be any scarier? Dude, I think we're gonna die out here. Everything's so dark. Frick, I forgot my flashlight. Good Goodness gracious, what's over there? I just can't use practical joke. I hate you. Just like I hate your mom.
Kristen is a good lady.
Let me tell you about my mom.
My mom is better.
No, she's not.
Ooh, you did not just go there.
Please, I went there. Quite possibly so. However,
This forest is still creeping me out.
really, that is the truth.
Should we maybe find some shelter?
Tomorrow. How about tomorrow?
I see. Wow. These guys are great. These guys were great. So we're gonna start with these guys at T. We're gonna start with these guys at T, and the location is a Subway. A Subway, either a sandwich place or an actual Subway. And go.
Today is not a good day to play the drums for me.
She already started with T.
Oh,
Yeah! You got on a technicality.
Wait, I'm coming back.
Okay, so you can stay and you're here. All right, so the next place is a library. A library. And go. And we're starting with
Do I?
you.
You.
Under what conditions can I yell in here? They're very, very low conditions. What would those conditions be?
Xylophones falling from the ceiling, perhaps.
Yikes!
Or zoos being let free, even.
All hell would break loose if Zeus fell from the ceiling? What?
Been there, done that.
Can you explain to me that story that you just mentioned?
Dear, I really can't. I'm under oath to not talk about that.
Every time I ask somebody to explain something, they won't do it.
Oh, freely is.
Oh! Yeah! Okay, so that is a game called ABC. Great job, everybody. Great job. So the next game that we're going to play is going to be a game called New Choice. And here's what happens in the game New Choice. They're going to be doing a scene, and based off of suggestions that you guys give, and I've got some great suggestions, from the online audience, I want you to give me relationships not based in blood. So give me some relationships not based in blood, and I'm going to keep getting your suggestions into here. So this game is called New Choice. So if they ever in the scene do anything that I don't like, I'm going to say new choice, and they have to immediately make a new choice, and that's how it goes. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start with another location. Okay. And the location that this is going to start is a witch's hut.
Witch's
A
hut.
witch's hut. And I'm going to be calling you to give new choices. And a witch's hut, and you can start with two, but this can be ready and go.
Hi, is this the witch's hut?
It certainly is. Would you like to buy some of my brew?
I would like to buy some of your brew. What do you have?
Well, we have witch's brew and not witch's brew.
Great. I would like the witch's brew.
New choice.
I would like the non-witch's brew.
New choice.
I would like to ask you out on a date.
So nice. I would love to go on a date.
Hansel, what are you doing?
Hello,
My ex.
Gretel.
New choice.
My mom?
New choice.
My doctor?
New choice.
My teacher?
New choice.
The witch that lives in the woods that we're not allowed to talk to?
New choice.
God?
New choice.
Dad?
New choice.
The
exterminator that came to our house 2 days ago and I thought was checking me out and now is with my brother?
All right, good.
Yeah, what about it?
New choice.
Yeah, sorry about checking you out.
New choice.
I have no shame in checking you out because I was in your house and it was nice to see you.
New choice.
I wasn't checking you out because I'm going on a date with your brother.
New choice.
I hate you and love the solidarity of being a witch.
Well, that's awesome for you, but you're not gonna go with my brother, okay? Hansel.
Actually, he
Hansel-
is.
Oh,
That's true.
what?
Sorry, sis.
New choice.
Not sorry, sis.
New choice.
Beat it, sis.
New choice.
Do you want to come with us, sis?
New choice.
Do you want to be our chaperone for our date?
New choice.
Can you stay here and watch the brew while we go, sis?
How safe is that?
You just have to stir it every 5 minutes.
New choice.
and You just have to put 5 dashes of salt at the hour top of everyone. And when it reaches boiling, you need to stick your finger in it and
Is there like a recipe book or something I can follow?
There is. I think I saw it over here.
yes.
Here you go, sis.
Now with this recipe book, you have the potential to become the next witch chef, but don't.
How long do I have?
Couple days,
New choice.
couple years,
New choice.
tomorrow.
I'll get started, chef. Thank you.
Sounds good.
All right, scene.
Hey!
All right, great. Okay, so great. So now we're gonna play. The next game we're gonna play is it's a game that they love. It's one of their favorite games. It's a game called First Line Last Line. Okay, so this is how First Line Last Line goes. From the audience in studio, we're gonna get a first line, just like a line of dialogue that you'd see in a movie or a play. And from the online audience, we're going to get a last line. And so what they'll have to do is they'll have to show us the first line and then show us the last line and then do the whole thing making sense out of what happened, making sense out of the whole thing. So from you, the online audience, I need a first line and I need a last line. A last line. What's the last line of this play? So, what's the first line?
I never loved you anyway.
I never loved you anyway is the first line. And then the last line, it comes from Rylan. And these are so good. These are so good.
Rylan, what are you gonna say? Did you write a scene for us?
This one says, that was rough. And that comes from Donna. This one says, that was rough. And that comes from Donna. Okay, so ready? So the first line is what?
I never loved you anyway.
And the last line is what?
That was rough.
Okay, now show us them and go.
I never loved you anyway.
That was
rough.
I knew it.
What else you say?
Okay, and now the scene.
I never loved you anyway. My dear, how can you say that? Roger, you are in love with another woman. Oh, but that doesn't mean I can't love you as well. Yes, it does. And it means I don't love you anymore.
Oh, well, here in Palm Springs, I thought would be a wonderful place to propose to you.
Well, I want to go to Los Angeles.
Cut, guys, you really gotta pull this together. Hey, I know you guys are, stars. You are my stars.
A-list.
Yes, but I really need you to be in love. Even though you're saying no, you need to be in love. So can we do it again? Yeah. Sure. Thank you. I know! That wasn't it. Try it again. Sorry, quick makeup. Okay, that's enough. Okay, beautiful.
I never loved you anyways. Sharon, how can you say that? Roger, I can't see this.
I know.
I can't. We've been divorced for 3 months, and I can't stand the look.
We said we weren't gonna let our personal problems get in the way of our
Well, you
professional
know what?
life.
I can't. So, Tiffany, I would like a new scene partner.
Okay, hey,
That's break. Okay, we'll see you in 5
You know what?
minutes.
I quit. Don't fire me. I quit.
cut to Roger.
Roger, you can't quit
Why not?
because I've just fired you.
Well, then I rescind you were firing me and quit again.
That's fine as long as you don't work here anymore.
Like, I quit. Of course I don't work here anymore.
Do you know what kind of work that kind of behavior on a set will get you?
Fired, I know.
Exactly.
Cut back to present. Fine, leave. We don't need you anyway.
I am sick and tired of working with him, Tiffany. He's the most awful man I've ever met in my entire life.
Well, he just quit. So you're fine.
Oh, that's great. Well, who
Yeah.
am I going to be working with now?
Makeup. You are now playing Robert's role.
What?
Yes.
I mean, I just happen to have like 3 years of classical training, but I did not expect
Yeah, I don't care. Okay, let's do the scene.
Wow.
I never loved you anyways.
Tiffany. Nope. Is that her name?
No, you're doing this all wrong.
Sorry.
I said 3 years.
I put
Sorry, you're out. Okay, right, you're in. You're in.
Okay.
Nice to meet you. I never loved you anyways.
But Tiffany, I'm sorry. What's your name again?
No, that was lovely. I love what you're doing there. You're ruining it.
Oh,
That's why the scene isn't working. You need to out.
Oh,
Bye.
sorry,
You're
that's
right.
so basic, but it's
Makeup. You are now playing.
Oh
her.
my
Hold your hands.
Well, we've known each other for the longest of time.
Oh
This is
my
actually
God.
perfect.
I don't even need to try
It's so good to see you again.
So easy. Wow.
What we're gonna do now
Are we
is
going-
a perfect take. Let's do this.
Yeah, watch this.
I never loved you anyways.
Yes, but Tiffany, that's okay.
Perfect. I call that a wrap, guys.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm so freaking tired. Oh, that was rough.
Yay! Wow, that was great, guys. Amazing. So that's the game of first line, last line. Okay, so now we're going to go to this is a fun one. This one is called 185. So here's how this works. We're gonna come to you, the audience. Give us an object that's bigger than this, right? Give us an object that's bigger than this. And we're going to go to the in-studio audience to get our first object. So this is how it's going to work. I'm going to get the object from you guys, and then they're going to come up, and they're going to create a joke doing this. They're going to say 185 of whatever we get from you guys, and then they're going to add a punchline. So it goes 185. Let's say in this eggplants walk into a bar, and the eggplants say, and then they're going to add the joke. Okay? So let's get our first from you guys, our first object. Something that's about this size. It can be carried like this. A basket. A what?
A fruit basket.
A fruit basket. All right. So 185 fruit baskets. And go.
185 fruit baskets walk into a bar and says, "We've got more coming."
Oh!
185 fruit baskets walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "We don't serve your kind," and the fruit basket says, "Well, then we're gonna tip over."
Yeah!
185 fruit baskets walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "What can I get you?" And they say, "Something fruity."
Oh!
185 fruit baskets walk into a bar, and the bartender's like, "Wait. This is gonna be famous one day."
185 fruit baskets walk into the bar, and the bartender says, "Aren't you too young to be here? Aren't you too young?"
Oh, great. Okay. Okay. 185 tubas. Tubas.
185 tubas walk into the bar, and the bartender says, "We cannot serve your kind," and the tuba says, "Well, too bad, because I'm."
185 tubas walk into a bar, and the bartender's like, "What can I serve you?" And they're like, "Oh, our bar is not that low."
Oh!
185 tubas walk into a bar, and one of them comes up to the bartender and says, "Not to toot my own horn, but..."
185 tubas walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Hey, haven't I seen you somewhere before?" And they say, "Yeah, last year at band camp."
185 tubas walk into the bar, and I don't have anything.
Okay. The next one is turkeys. 185 turkeys.
185 turkeys walk into a bar, and one of the turkeys goes up to the bartender and says, "Oh, why don't you just gobble me up?"
Whoa!
185 turkeys walk into the bar, and a bartender says, "Would you guys like anything to drink?" And the turkey says, "No thanks, I'm stuffed."
185 turkeys walk into a bar, and the bartender's like, "Whoa, wait, I thought you were quitting drinking." And then they were like, "I just can't go cold turkey."
185 turkeys walk into the bar, and the bartender says, "Hey, you're cute," and the turkeys say, "Hey, thanks." Giving.
185 turkeys walk into a bar. And the bartender says, "I have a story for you. It's based on Thanksgiving."
Oh, nice! Okay, let's do one more. Hey, 185 cats. Cats.
185 cats walk into the bar, and the bartender says, "Hey, you're cute," and the cats say, "Meow."
Yay!
185 cats walk into the bar, and the bartender says, "We can serve your kind because it's Tuesday," and the cats say, "Perfect."
Oh, beautiful. 185 cats walk into a bar. The bartender says, "What can I get you?" And the cats say, "Milk," and make it a double.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
185 cats walk into the bar, and they ask for 185 white claws.
185 cats walk into a bar, and the bartender's like, "Oh, sorry, you just gave me paws."
All right, one more. This is great. One more. 185. Oh my gosh. 185 Mormon missionaries. 185 Mormon missionaries, and keep it clean. Here we go.
185 Mormon missionaries walk into the bar, and they say, "Hi, would you like to hear about the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints?"
185 Mormon missionaries walk into the bar, and the bartender says, "Would you guys like something to drink?" And the Mormon missionaries say, "No, thank you."
185 women missionaries walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Hey, you look familiar," and she says, "Maybe you met my elder brother." 185 Mormon missionaries walk into a bar, and the bartender's like, "Hey, can I get you anything to drink?" And they're like, "No alcohol, but can I get a Monster, a Red Bull?"
Yay! That was the game of 185. Good job. All right. Great. Okay, so now we're going to do what's called a scene jam, which means that we're going to get a starting point from you guys, and I'm going to use something that you've already done here, given us online. But what they're going to use that starting point to do all kinds of different scenes, and we're going to see where the story goes. Okay, so I'm going to take something from you guys. I'm going to take the suggestion of Girl Scout. So the suggestion is Girl Scout. Let that be your starting point for this scene jam, and whenever you're ready, go.
Hi, I'm a Girl Scout from the Girl Scouts of America, and I was wondering if you would be interested in buying any of my cookies that I have in my wagon.
Do you have Samoas?
No.
Well, I'm sorry, but everyone on this block loves Samoas, so unless you have some, we're not going to buy anything from you.
See, sir, the thing is,
Honey, who's at the
Oh,
door?
it's one of those Girl Scouts again, the Samoas kind.
Samoas? Those people, what are you doing here without Samoas, little girl?
the thing is that your neighbors, I believe their name's the Clausens, they bought the entire cart full of Samoas.
Go back to Clausen's buying all the Samoas.
Hi, I'm a Girl Scout from the Girl Scouts of America, and I was wondering if you want to buy any cookies I have here in my wagon.
I only want your Samoas.
I have about 52 here. And
I will take the 52.
You
Come
don't
once
really
every
know.
week of the year. Come back to the scene.
So you see, I can't give you any Samoas because your neighbors, the Clausens, took them all.
I knew I hated them for some reason, and this is why.
Yeah, the Clausens have always been a shady kind of character.
I could.
When
see
are
that.
you going to have more Samoas in stock, though?
I will have them for another day.
Okay, well that just won't do, because the thing is we're down to our last box in the pantry for food storage for the winter.
And patience is running thin in this household.
Well, then would you like some thin mints?
Yeah, so funny, she got jokes.
I could maybe go over to the Clausens and see if they would give me some.
Please do.
Cut to getting Clausen's stuff.
Hi.
Hi.
Guys.
Hi.
I'm so sorry to come back here again. I just realized that my mother is dying, and she really wanted Samoas for her last meal, and I need to get some back from you.
How many?
Can you give me 1 second? I'll be back.
So what they, oh. So what did they say?
How many do you want? If you
Uh,
have to ask, it's not enough.
I
Okay.
think he said somewhere around 22.
22,
See what
great.
that does.
Awesome, thank you so much.
Go back to cousins.
So, my mommy said that she wants 22. One for every day she has left.
What do you say, honey? You have a doctor's note, how many days she has left? Can you prove she only has 22 days? That seems like a
Oh
lot.
my gosh, you're so insensitive! It's my mom!
Okay. Little girl, we will give you 21,
Okay, I can deal with 21.
but you have to buy them back for double.
Nice.
Oh! Who it is? If it isn't our favorite neighbors, the Clausens.
Listen, we're in a pandemic. If you could just scoot off our
We're wearing masks.
Are you harassing our favorite Girl Scout?
We know her by name. It's Lydia.
It's Lisa.
It
It's-
says that.
That's what she said.
It says that on her little name tag.
That's-
There. She goes by her middle name, okay?
It's Lisa Lydia Claw. Claw.
Well, I don't know what you guys are up to, but you aren't getting any worse than this.
The thing is, Janice, is that there seems to be a shortage of Samoas on our street, and I find it curious that you have 20 boxes.
22.
That's a
What?
lie. We actually have 50.
I
Yes, you
have.
do. Ladies and gentlemen,
Please, Lydia.
Why don't we
gamble for it.
whoever wins
Oh.
blackjack gets all the cookies in my wagon.
Oh, honey, I'm feeling my college days coming
Let
back.
me just pull out my set of
Flashback
cards.
to college days.
All right. Okay.
I've got $50. Got 5.
All right, I'm not gonna roll this dice. You got 2 seconds to place your bet. What are you gonna do?
3, 2. Yes. I'll bet it all. 5 and a 2. 5 and a 2. I'm sorry, hun.
Go back to Brazil again. Honey, you were not good in your college days.
Yeah, when I was young and dumb, and now I'm fueled with Samoas. Maybe I'll be good.
Yeah, well, maybe if you share the love, Stuart, then the entire street could be sharing and feeling the love of Samoas as well.
I don't know if that's how love.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, are we ready?
Oh boy, I guess we're playing blackjack.
Does everybody know the rules of this? Just checking.
I have absolutely no idea. I'm gonna flip down a card, and if you have that card, you win.
Okay.
Ace of Spades. Oh, I only have a deck 52, so none of you have that.
So who's gonna win?
It looks like I have the Ace of Spades, so I get all the cookies.
What?
Please place your cookies back into
It's
the
only
cards.
Okay, well, fair's fair. You heard the lady.
Yeah,
But
take
we're
your
happy
cookies,
to
get off our
Thank
property.
you, Sue. Thank you so much.
All right, Lydia, we'll see you around.
Lisa!
Lisa!
All right, see. That's great. That was great. Great. When you get all of her cookies from her wagon, that was from Rylan.
Thank you, Riley.
Oh, somebody said, mother, I meant Thor's hammer. I didn't know how to pronounce that, so I skipped that one. What does this say? Mjolnir.
Yeah.
What's Milner?
They gave that as a suggestion, but I skipped over it because I didn't know how to pronounce
Okay,
it.
so we're doing that?
No.
Oh.
So now we're going on to the next game. So now we're going on to the next game here, and the next game is
Drum roll, please.
drum roll, please. The next game is called "What Are You Doing?"
Oh, yay!
So here's how "What Are You Doing" works: is we want to get some more we want to get some actions from you guys, right? And we want to get from the online people. We want to get letters of the alphabet. So let's get letters of the alphabet. So here's what's going to happen. One of our players is going to do an action, and then the other player is going to ask them, "What are you doing?" And then they're going to have to use the letters of the alphabet that you guys give them to explain what they're doing, and then the people are going to have to do the thing. So we got lots of letters here.
There's like 26.
There's only 26, so we might get all of them. Okay, so So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get an action from you guys. What's a simple action that you can do that a person might do? Simple action, a little activity.
Rowing.
Like rowing a boat. Okay. So let's start with you. Okay. And then you go over here. And so she's gonna start with rowing a boat, and the letters are A and M. So the letters are A and M. And you know how this goes? A and M. As in monkey. Okay, ready?
As in
And action.
Hey, what are you doing?
asking monkeys.
Hey, monkeys, so do you guys think I could borrow $5, bananas, from you, excuse me?
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, analyzing missionaries.
Huh. That's not what I taught them in
Hey, what are you doing?
Appling mangoes.
Okay, so folks, what you're going to do is you're going to grab the mango, and the important step here is you have to grasp it like an apple, and then it becomes one.
What are you doing?
Arresting mothers.
All right, ladies, you're under arrest for having lunchtime together without doing anything else. Come on.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Yay! All right, so let's get another action. Addie, an action from over here, some kind of simple action that you can do. Driving a car. So you're going to be driving a car, and the letters are now going to be C and R.
CR?
C and R. Driving a car, C and R, and go.
What are you doing?
Chasing rabbits.
Oh, you're so cute! I wonder which one of you is the white rabbit. You send me down the little hole because I'm Alice from Alice in Wonderland.
Hey, what are you doing?
Cruising around.
Hey, this is the day, and I'm going round it because I just turned 16. Hey. Oh, just,
Okay, so let's get another action, an action from you guys. What was that?
Removing shoes.
Removing one's shoes, and the letters are going to be Q and J.
What?
Yep, Q and J.
Okay.
And it's going to be removing shoes, Q and J, and whenever you're ready, go.
What are you doing?
Quizzing jackalopes.
All right. So, if you jumped this high, what's the trajectory of your footprint? What are you doing? Quantifying J-Lo.
So, hun, your butt size is about a 48, your waist size is about a 32, but your hip size is like a 50, and I just really don't think I can work with that.
What are you doing?
Questioning Jesus.
Okay, I know you've been through a lot, but I was where am I going? Queen Jackson.
I dub the queen of the neighborhood. Jack Smith, Jack Roberts, Jack Smith, Jack Skellington.
What are you doing?
Quilting.
Yeah! Okay,
Nice.
let's get another action from the audience. Let's get another action from the audience.
Bouncing the ball.
Bouncing a ball, and the two letters that we're going to go for here are L and I. L and I. L and I, and you're going to start with the action. Okay, ready? And go.
What are you doing? Leaving iguanas.
Hey guys, I'll just be back in just a second. You guys stay right there. Stay right there. You got it, guys. Okay. You got it.
What are you doing? Lying igloos. No, you are not ice. No, no. The truth of this is that you are just really cold water. What are you doing? Learning Interstellar. I don't get this movie. My brain hurts. What are you doing? Liquidating ice. Okay, I'm just gonna hold you in my hands because my body warmth Well, eventually.
You ice?
What are you doing? Leaping intergalactically.
Oh, yes.
Go. Yay! Woo! Galaxy! I
Yay! Okay. Okay, new game. All right, so do we have any?
Oh, I got some.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play a game called Blind Line. And here's how Blind Line works. We're gonna get lines from you guys, the audience, that you would hear in a play or in a TV show, but they've all got to be made up. No real lines from anything, just all made up imaginary lines that would be from the film or from television or from a play. Okay, so let's get to some of those and from the online audience. And so these guys are gonna write them down. So we need like 7 or 8, but I'm gonna send 3 players outside here. Yep, you 3 go. Great. Okay. So here's what's going to happen. They're not going to be able to hear any of the lines that we get from you guys, and we're going to write them down, and they're going to have to pick them up through the scene and say them as if it was the exact next line that was supposed to be said. So from the online audience, here's what we have. That wasn't my fault.
Wait.
Here we go.
We gotta cut paper.
Oh my God, some of these are great. Okay, so they're going to write some of these down.
That wasn't my fault.
That wasn't my fault. Okay, and the next one is give me my juice back. This one's great. You poop naughty.
What? What was that one?
You poop naughty. That's Donna Train. You poop
Well done.
naughty. So we'll got to see how they deal with that one. Keep it clean. The waves crashed on the rocks. You set fire to my store. This one's great.
The waves crashed. What was that?
The waves crashed on the rocks.
On the rock.
You set fire to my store. Cranberries suck.
Cranberries suck. You're so.
How many do we have?
We have 5.
Okay, we need like 3 more. So the breeze blew my hair and I cried. Okay, and then this one is this is all in all caps. Who left the heat on? The butter is melting.
All right, perfect.
Is that all of them?
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's all of them that we need. Okay, so from our in-studio audience, I want to get a relationship not by birth. Now remember, these are all females out there. Brother-in-law. All right, so let's bring everybody back in. Yay! Okay, so let's get a relationship not by birth.
A ski instructor.
Ski instructors. So this scene will be a ski instructors, and periodically throughout the scene, they're going to have to pick up these lines and make sense out of them. And whenever you're ready, ski instructors, and go.
Okay, guys, I know that had a heat wave this year, so we can't go up in the mountains, but we can still learn, okay?
Okay.
Okay, did everyone bring their skis?
No. What are those?
Listen. You poop, naughty. Yeah, you're naughty. Did I tell you to go before class starts?
Yeah. Mom, Dad didn't bring our skis when he brought us from his house. Okay?
And that's your excuse?
Yes.
Fair enough, okay. All right, everyone, I'm gonna get you in the position.
Okay.
So imagine, everyone get in the mindset, you're on the ski lift. Okay, you're imagining. Okay. And now, jump!
That wasn't my fault! I've been having these nightmares
I am. Listen, is skiing gonna be a traumatizing experience for you? Because we can stop this right now.
Let's stop it right now.
And quit.
And give me my juice back while you're at it.
I told you all, juice comes after skiing.
Well, we're quitting skiing.
We
so
have
I
to
got
prioritize things. Listen, I broke my leg in college so I could win the ski competition.
This
And I'm gonna live my dream for you.
You always tell us the story, Mom.
Well,
You
now
know
I'm
it
being
by
honest
heart.
and I'm living my dream for you, okay? So there's no going back. You're on the ski lift.
Can we just keep our eyes open this time and don't yell at us?
Sure, you won't get the full experience. but
That's fine.
Okay, eyes open. Okay, you're on the ski lift.
Okay.
Let the heat on! The butter is melting! What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? This is what comes to your mind. The butter's melting at home, but I'm on the ski lift. Should I go back? Should I go and I ski to the butter that's melting and say, yeah, let's do that! Okay, go, do it! Go! Also, cranberries suck! I never liked the butter, and I never liked the cranberries. Like the cranberry, don't listen to her. That is very unkind. Speak of your sister that way.
Well, I meant it.
Well, I have something to say, but you set fire to my store.
No, I did!
Yes,
This is your place store! I didn't know.
It's not a place store, it's a real store.
No, it's
and you
not.
set it on fake fire.
You broke my fake heart.
Oh.
Thanks. Okay, are we all gonna apologize to each other and stop being children?
We can't. Literally, we are children.
Well, you know what? I'm your mother, and the breeze blew my hair, and I cried. Back when I broke my leg on the ski. Okay, well, Mom, the waves crashed on the
Rocks.
rocks. The waves crashed on the rocks, Mom. And that's just some metaphor to say that I don't like it when you talk about your ski accident.
Yay! All right, great. Excellent. Okay, so that was Blind Line. Great job, everybody. We really did good. Okay. So now we're gonna go to another game here. So this game is going to be a game called Questions Only.
Yes, boy.
Questions Only. So this is how it works. It's a head-to-head game, and they're gonna have to come and do a scene, but in the scene they have to only ask questions. And if anybody doesn't ask a question, I'm gonna call them out and they'll have to be replaced by another actor, and we'll get a new suggestion. So the suggestion for this scene I'm gonna get from the audience here, and it's going to be avocados. So the line was "Don't touch the avocados." So this scene is going to be about avocados, and whenever you're ready, go.
Have you seen the avocados?
Is guac extra?
Are we at Chipotle?
What should I tell the employees if I can't find the avocados?
Should I get a burrito or the bowl?
Do you like avocado or not?
Is the guac extra worth it?
Do you like sour cream on it?
Is sour cream worth it?
Well, that depends.
Okay, and I want to get new locations every time. So if you guys online can give me new locations. So this one right here, let's go with a funeral. A funeral.
Funeral.
Oh, who died?
Did you know the deceased?
Are they still in there?
Are you crying?
We policy?
Isn't Costco meant to be the kindest place on earth?
Do you know what you're doing?
Where are the self-help books?
All right, the next location that we're going to get here is a sauna room.
When it gets to sauna?
Sauna room.
Did they lock the door?
Isn't it hot in here?
Isn't it supposed to be hot in here?
Well, isn't it hotter than it should be? Cassandra?
In my makeup smearing.
Is it supposed to?
Did I even put on makeup today?
Did I put on makeup today?
Do you look that ugly all the time. How does my foundation look? How is your hair so big? Why is your hair so small? Have you ever heard of defrizzers? Yeah, so are they gonna lock the door yet? Where is the manager? I don't know.
She's out. Yay! All right, the next location is an online Zoom class. An online Zoom class.
Is your mic on?
Can you hear me?
Can you turn your video on, please?
Is my mic on?
Was that
Are we starting?
did we have any questions before we got into the lesson today?
Is this anatomy?
Didn't you enroll yourself?
I did.
Yay! Okay, let's switch you out. Dude, you've been in there a while. Okay, let's this is a runaway train, aboard a runaway train, and go.
Should we get off?
Should we just stay on here for the rest of our lives?
How fast are we going?
How fast is 70 miles per hour in kilometers?
When do you think we're gonna slow down?
Who's driving this thing?
Do I look like I'm feeling sick? This train?
Where are we going?
Okay, this is the last one here, and it's an overcrowded Dave's and Buster's. An overcrowded Dave's and Buster's. It's a restaurant. It's a restaurant. It's like a Red Robin. Right?
Overcrowded.
Okay, an overcrowded Dave's and Buster's, and go.
Did you really think this was the best place for a first date?
Isn't this our second date? Do you know my name? Isn't your name Karen?
Why don't you know my name?
Is your name Chris? Why don't you go and order me a hamburger? Where's the waitress? Would you go in the back? Oh, no.
Yay! Okay, great. Okay, great. So that is the game of questions. Great job, everybody. So we are now going to do our final game. So the final game is called Hey Waiter. So this is how it works. One person is going to come up, and then another person is going to come up, and this person who's right here is going to say, "Hey waiter, there's a blank in my soup," and then the waiter is going to give us the pun. Right? We're going to give us the pun joke. So we're going to get the blank in my soups from you guys. So again, let's get something something that you buy from a store. So things that you buy from a store from our online audience. Okay, so from here in store, in this place, what is something you buy from a store? A loaf of bread. All right, and whenever you're ready, a loaf of bread.
Hey waiter, there's a loaf of bread in my soup.
Well, it's a bread bowl, so what the soup
Yeah. Hey waiter,
Yeah.
There's a loaf of bread in my soup.
Well, I don't know how to help you.
Don't.
Yeah. Funny.
Hey, waiter. There's a loaf of bread in my soup.
Well, yeast, it isn't a fly.
Hey, waiter. Yeah, there's a loaf of bread in my soup. Oh, things have really gone awry. Waiter. So, there's a loaf of bread in my soup.
Oh, darn it, I'm so sorry about that. I wonder what we can do.
Oh, wow. They have nothing, absolutely nothing. Okay, so there's a snake in my soup. Snake.
There's a snake in my soup.
All right, and go.
Waiter.
Yes.
There's a snake in my soup.
So? Waiter?
Yes.
There's a snake in my soup.
Just rattling around.
You gotta stay there.
Waiter. There's a snake in my soup.
Well, if you don't like it, why don't you slither on down to the diner down the road?
Hey!
Waiter, Yeah, there's a snake in my suit.
Oh, shoot. Let me go check the shed.
Don't question genius.
Don't question it.
All right, let's get another one. There's an entire package of Marlboro Reds in my suit. Marlboro Reds.
You want me to say
No, you can just say cigarettes. There's cigarettes in my suit. And go.
Yeah, there's some cigs in my soup. Well, why don't you just smoke it out?
Yeah!
Yes.
There's cigarettes in my soup.
Oh my gosh, it must be an expensive soup then. Hey waiter, there are some Marlboro Reds in my soup.
Yes, that's on purpose. Because it's supposed to be piping hot. Hey waiter, there's some cigs in my soup.
Oh, let me go to back of the store and get you a
Do you have one? Do you have one?
There's
She
some
has
cigarettes
one.
in my soup.
Sorry, let me get that for you.
Okay, good. So let's get a toothbrush. Toothbrush.
No, let's do it. I don't want to repeat it. Let's do it again.
Okay, let's. We got that. We worked on that one earlier. So let's go with a throw pillow. There's a throw pillow in my suit.
Waiter,
Yes.
there's a throw pillow in my soup.
Well, that's because I threw it into it. It was really expensive. Hey waiter,
Yes,
there is a throw pillow in my soup.
it's our cotton special. Hey, waiter. There's a throw pillow in my soup.
That is because it hails from the continent of Dubai. Hey, waiter, there's a throw pillow in my soup.
Oh, don't eat it. It'll make you really sleepy.
Okay, this is our last one. Okay, so let's get there's a mop. There's a mop.
Okay.
Hey, ready? There's a mop in my suit.
Waiter. Yeah. There's a mop in my soup.
Well, at least the soup is clean now.
Hey!
Waiter,
Yes.
there's a mop in my soup.
Oh my gosh. Well, put up a wet floor sign. Hey waiter.
Yes.
There's a whole mop in my soup.
Oh, I was a janitor in a past life. Hey, waiter, there's a mop in my soup.
Well, let me just wring it out and you can keep what's left.
Oh.
Hey, waiter, there's a mop in my soup.
Oh, don't complain. We really had to squeeze you in here.
Oh yeah! That's good. All right, everybody. Thanks for coming and thanks for showing up to our live stream at UVU live stream improv. So meet us back here every Thursday at 7:30, and give everybody a big thank you. We want to say thank you to Son and Rylan and Donna and Shane Nuttall and
Shane?
yeah, Shane was here.
Hi, Shane, it's Aspen and me.
Yay! Thanks everybody for participating and watching the live stream. And we'll see you next time. Bye!